match has lived up to expectation. Cricbuzz Comm box at the 15th over, and everything seems to have happened already. We've seen Bhuvaneshwar Kumar with the first breakthrough. Shami, economical early, gives away 20 runs in 1 over and then ends up picking a wicket, a key wicket, that of Kane Williamson. Yuzvendra Chahal coming and bowling brilliantly, picking up a wicket. The fifth bowler, both the fifth bowling options, Vijay Shankar and Kedar Jadhav, have both come in and shown that, yes, New Zealand can score off them despite the fact that they've bowled decently. So you had your 2 wickets in the first 10 overs, you've got your third in the first 15. You'd reckon you're still giving decent enough of an edge to India at this stage.
Very much in commanding position, and again, once again, the credit goes to the opening bowlers. How consistently they've been taking those 2 wickets in that first 10 overs and setting that platform for the second power play. That's something which is very important. Chahal able to bowl that slow through the air, giving that flight is only because of those 2 wickets which have already been taken by the fast bowlers. So all in all, I think as a bowling unit, they're ticking boxes very nicely. So they are in commanding position at the moment. Even though you look at the runs in terms of run rate, New Zealand team is right up there. They're about 88 runs, which is just close to 6. If they had not lost wicket, we would have said the game is even. But I think it's more tilting towards India's favour now.
And key wickets, you'd have to say, the first 2 in contrast in a sense, because Martin Guptill in the last ODI, 6 ODIs against India, averages just over 12. So you could see for some reason he had 3 lives almost and then got out on the 4th occasion. Kane Williamson, on the other hand, has been almost invincible. Every time he's batted in an ODI in New Zealand, he gets a 50 plus. First time against India, he's been dismissed under 50 in an ODI at home. That was a big wicket.
Big wicket, and I think it's just a reflection of how the more responsibility and pressure is coming on Kane Williamson, which is affecting his batting as well. Because when you're not, your other batsmen are not firing, then obviously the pressure is going to fall back onto the key member of the side, and you've seen this in the past as well with best of the players. When they have they're stretching themselves too much, you end up making those errors and mistakes. It's just that there is not enough support from the other end. As far as Guptill is concerned, I think just in terms of planning from the new ball bowlers have been very spot on with regard to bowling to Guptill, especially in that early phase of the innings. You've seen it with Finch as well. You know how nicely the fast bowlers have been executing their plans. So I think with Guptill also they've made it very clear in terms of planning. They've kept it simple, and Guptill plays with those hard hands, so there's always opportunity of ball going in the slip cordon, and they've been exploiting it very well.
A word on the 3rd wicket that fell, and again a key wicket because Colin Munro was looking good, but he was playing a slightly uncharacteristic innings. You know he's the kind of person, no matter what the situation, his strike rate is going to be around 110, 120 in those first 10 or 20 deliveries. He was playing, in a sense, out of his shell.
Well, so far, if you look at how New Zealand have been approaching their batting innings over the last couple of years, or if you just look at the history of New Zealand batting, they would rely too much on that power-packed start, which they've not been able to get. So that's been their formula for success. Use those first power play overs to the best of advantage. Then you can have those middle overs. You can soak in that pressure. Just focus on single, double, and create that platform for the later half of the innings. But that is something which is not happening. Which is somehow not able to give this batting lineup a kick start of sorts to get back in the game.
I reckon Ross Taylor has to play a big role because he's been hot and cold at times, but he's shown good form of late. We saw it against Sri Lanka. We saw it just before that as well. So for New Zealand now, Williamson's gone, Munro's gone, Guptill's gone. Ross Taylor will have to be the rock, and they've got the likes of Latham at the other end, and they've strengthened their batting with Colin de Grandhomme.
It's not going to be easy though. If you look at for New Zealand to win this match, what all they have to do. They have to continue to score at this rate, which is 6 runs per over, without really losing wicket, with Kuldeep's 10 overs still in the bank. So that's something which is going to be very critical how they deal with it. All in all, it's not going to be an easy ask if New Zealand has to be optimistic from here and create a scenario where they have some kind of chance. So you'll still want wickets in hand for the last 10 overs.
Yes, you heard it there. It's on a still with India here. But I think the big factor overall, just listening to what Zaheer Khan had to say, is that New Zealand have not yet submitted their KYC, the Kuldeep Yadav challenge.